Alright guys, welcome back to What If Frieza Was Good. Where we last left off, Frieza died and went off to train with King Kai, and King Piccolo unlocked his orange form and took over the universe. Now, let's continue. As Frieza ran through Snake Way, Frieza felt bad. He left everyone behind. True, it wasn't his fault, but he didn't feel like that. If he trained more often, maybe he'd be able to stop Piccolo. Maybe he could have prevented this. There's still Captain Ginyu who could take his body, but King Piccolo saw that, so Frieza doubted it. As he ran through Snake Way easily, he would go to King Kai's planet. Frieza would look around. The gravity didn't really affect him. "Where are you, King Kai?" As he saw a monkey, he said, "Please don't let this be Big King Kai." But then the real King Kai showed up. "Ah, your name's Frieza, huh? I've heard about you. You've done a lot of good deeds. Are you ready to train for real? Are you ready to push yourself like you never had before?" Frieza would nod. As King Kai would begin to train Frieza, he would also try to train him in comedy, but this comedy training wasn't always working. As Frieza trained, King Kai would then begin to teach him the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb, and try to make Frieza more powerful than he was before, and also get him motivated. Frieza was kind of lazy, to be honest. He didn't like to train that much. He had a good heart, and he loved helping people, but he was always lazy. King Kai tried to break that laziness inside of him as Frieza trained and pushed himself more and more. As this was going on, we cut to King Piccolo. King Piccolo would go to Frieza's capital planet and murder everyone and replace it with demons. As he spat out egg after egg after egg, he had a plan to destroy everyone in the universe and replace them with his own demon race. This was his plan, to become the true and perfect Demon King. No one could stop King Piccolo now. The Galactic Patrol were becoming more and more desperate. They had someone who could stop him, Moro, but he was super dangerous. However, King Piccolo threatened the lives of everyone. They were unsure what to do. Meanwhile, we cut to Kakarot. Kakarot was all alone. Even though Kakarot was alone, there was something that was inside of him. The fire to get stronger, the fire to get better. It wasn't fueled by pride. It wasn't fueled by strength. It was fueled by something else, somebody he didn't know. Ever since he was born, he wanted to get stronger. He wanted to become greater. And as he was training, he would hear a voice. This King Piccolo guy seems pretty strong. However, you're pretty strong too. Maybe we should pick you up first." Kakarot looked behind him and see a little strange man and a big red guy named Deborah. Bobbity would then look up and go, "You make a fine addition to my army." Kakarot would then look up at Bobbity and say, "Sorry, I don't join forces with anyone anymore. Besides, if anything, I'm gonna rule the universe." Bobby would laugh and say, "That's good, but I think you'll be better if you serve me." Suddenly, he would feel his mind start to take over. He would feel his head start to heat up, all of the anger, all of the rage filling his brain. He would scream, "No, no, no! Ah!" But then the power boost came in, and he was able to resist it. Kakarot would then say, "Nice trick, but I bow down to no one." Bobbity would say, "That's too bad. You seem strong. Deborah, kill him." Deborah would spit, but Kakarot would dodge it and turn Super Saiyan 3 as he would punch him straight through the chest. Then he would fall down and die. Kakarot would turn back to his base form and say, "What do you want? What's your goal?" "My goal? I could tell by your ki and the way you present yourself. You have some master plan." "Tell it to me," he would say, grabbing him by the neck and lifting Bobbity up. Bobbity would be scared, and he would tell him his plan to bring back Majin Buu. Kakarot heard rumors of Majin Buu. If he could study him, maybe he could learn why he's so strong and become strong like him. He had a plan. He heard about the Mafuba used on King Piccolo, and he saw Earthlings try to use it on him, but he was too fast. Maybe he could use it on Majin Buu, then study him. He would use it on King Piccolo himself, but that's already been used on him, and he would be fast enough to dodge it. Piccolo knows what's up, but Majin Buu wouldn't. So his plan is to awaken Majin Buu, seal him up, then study him so he can somehow enhance his own strength. Kakarot and Bobbity would go to Earth. He knew it was a dumb move since Piccolo was born on Earth, and he really did have some fascination with it. True, he fused with Kami, but still, he was still mostly evil. So Goku would simply stay there with Bobbity, waiting for him to arrive, which hopefully he will be. Meanwhile, Frieza finally finished his training on King Kai's planet. After that, King Kai would talk to Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz, who would all be training. "Guys, Yeah? I want you to lure King Piccolo to Earth so we can summon Frieza there with the Dragon Balls. Who is this? It's King Kai. King Kai would explain to them everything. King Kai would also explain how they needed their help. True, he thought Frieza could handle King Piccolo, but King Piccolo had a powerful army of strong demons. He needed him and the Galactic Patrol on Earth so he could fight them. Frieza doesn't need any distractions in this battle. He needs full peace and concentration. Vegeta would agree, as they would all go to Earth. Suddenly, Vegeta would call King Piccolo, saying, Frieza's back, and he's gotta kill you. Come to Earth and see. King Piccolo was shocked that he would straight up call him and lie like this, just so he could kill him. It didn't make any sense, but then he remembered about the Dragon Balls, and how it could bring people back, and how he even used it himself, so he agreed. He was excited to fight Frieza. As Frieza was wished back to life and wished on planet Earth, the Namekian Dragon Balls had one more wish. And, well, for that wish, they wished to bring back all the people King Piccolo killed, because they upgraded the Dragon Balls to bring more people back. King Piccolo would land on Earth with his demon army, as suddenly Frieza, Vegeta, Nappa, and the rest of them all began to battle. Babidi watched this and said, yes, more energy! Kakarot says no matter how strong he is, he won't be strong enough to defeat the Demon King. Luckily, I'll analyze him and get that power for myself. Babidi says, that's why you're here? You're such a fool. Boo's so strong, he'll get rid of them. He'll wipe out all the enemies on this planet. You'll see. Kakarot laughed and says, I guess I will. As suddenly, Frieza and King Piccolo decided to stop going easy, as King Piccolo turned orange and Frieza turned gold. Began to battle each other ruthlessly. However, Frieza was outmatched. Even in his gold form, he was no match for Orange Piccolo. However, suddenly he would use Kaioken times 2, as he would punch Piccolo straight to the floor. Every time he used his Kaioken, he would be stronger. However, this would have a massive stamina drain. Frieza trained how to keep up his stamina, but even with it, his body was getting more and more drained out. And Orange Piccolo knew this. As that was going on, suddenly, they collected more and more energy. As Majin Buu was awoken, Babidi began to laugh, but then he realized something. Majin Buu wasn't strong enough. This is impossible. How can Majin Buu not be powerful enough? This enraged Babidi, but then Kakarot just cut off his head. You listen to me now, Buu. I know how to seal you up, and I want to play and have fun with you. Have fun? Yeah. But you see, these guys are too strong. Too strong for Buu? That's impossible. No, Buu. Feel their strength. And Kakarot convinced Buu not to fight them, but to simply watch. Kakarot could seal Buu right up now and study him, but he didn't know how things were going, and he had to watch. As King Piccolo laughed in his orange form, you think you can defeat me? Frieza then looked behind as he gave a signal. Vegeta, Nappa, and Raditz all got into a spaceship and began to fly away after fighting waves of demon. King Piccolo laughed and said, see, all your friends have abandoned you. Everyone you love, everyone you care about has left. Frieza sighs. As the demons flew to King Piccolo would then realize something. As he began to shake, scared, no, they're all gone. All the people on this planet, I didn't kill them. You evacuated. That means this was all a trap. King Piccolo would quickly fly to his spaceship, but Frieza would grab the planet, about to blow it up. Kakarot would see this and say, shit, Boo, save me, please. I'll play, I'll give you ice cream, whatever you want. Boo would say, yeah, as he wrapped himself around Kakarot. As Frieza blew up the planet, King Piccolo and all his demons were killed. But Kakarot survived. As Boo carried him throughout space, he would fly off to another planet. As Kakarot got out, he would look around. And he would be happy. He did it. He survived, all because of Boo. And he felt gratitude for Boo. And he felt that maybe there was a way for them both to become stronger themselves. As Frieza blew up the planet, King Piccolo was dead, and all his demons were dead. Piccolo was lured into a trap. Meanwhile, we cut to Vegeta. Bulma would be grabbing onto Vegeta. Bulma and the rest of the Saiyans evacuated the Earthlings before King Piccolo arrived. Oh, I'm so scared. Get your hand off me, woman, Vegeta would say, and things would start to flare up between them. Vegeta saved the planet, saved all the inhabitants, and Frieza would wish back Earth later on. It seemed like everything went well. However, Kakarot and Boo weren't done yet. Kakarot was furious. Frieza and King Piccolo were so much stronger than him. There had to be a way to get stronger. There had to be a way to push past his limits, but then he had an idea. He knew about Earth's time chamber. Even though Earth's destroyed, he could use a hyperbolic time chamber in another planet. And maybe he can get Boo's DNA in him, change his race. The Saiyan race were a powerful race of warriors, but Boo had tons of abilities and tons of potential. It was time that Kakarot made a change. Kakarot could never surpass Frieza the way he was, and he had to change it once and for all. And he was going to do whatever it took to become greater, to become stronger, and to surpass Frieza, and to take the universe for himself. And that's going to leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think of the video down below. Peace out.